Hello, I'm Lieutenant General Todd Semonite, 54th Chief of Engineers, and we're on the road again. Today we're at the Olmsted Locks and Dam. Unbelievable project that we just finished. Tell our core team what happened today and the significance of this great event.
Thank you, sir, and thank you for actually being here today. Today, we had over 1,000 individuals to come and celebrate the opening of the Olmsted Locks and Dam. You know, this took a lot of hard work from a lot of people, sir. It wasn't just the Louisville District, it was also our partners, from industry, and especially our congressional members. So today, we had congressional members here, we had Department of the Army representatives here, as well as all the Teamsters that had some part to do in delivering Olmsted. More importantly, sir, we had a lot of retirees from the Louisville District. These people put a lot of blood and sweat and tears into making Olmsted what it is today. So definitely a tremendous, tremendous project, and we were happy to be able to open it up today, even with a lock, to actually have a boat to come through and actually lock in our tow.
Well, and I think also you did make a lot of very distinguished people, both senators, representatives, but I do want to highlight Secretary of the Army, Esper was here. Sure. He is a very, very busy man. The fact that he came out to see the Corps and to see your great accomplishments, it was a big deal. So, Mike, you're the former Olmsted Division Chief. You're currently in charge of design right now. Tell the team a little bit about what's the significance of the Olmsted Locks and Dam? What did we do? Why did we do it? What does this entail?
Yes, sir. So it was the construction of twin 1,200-foot locks in a dam, and we started with our conventional technique, which is building a temporary structure to create an in-the-dry environment to build twin 1,200-foot locks. These locks are like giant 1,200-foot bathtubs that fill and drain to help tows transit this portion of the river.
Okay.
After that, we moved into a little pushing the envelope with some innovation and designed these concrete pontoons for approach walls, which help align the tows to safely and efficiently get into our lock structure.
So like a dock, but it's a floating dock.
Absolutely, right, sir. And then finally, we want to look at an in-the-wet construction technique, which is really like an assembly line. And the real challenge for us is moving 5,000-ton precast concrete blocks, which are like giant Legos. And we build them on the precast yard on the hillside, transit down the hillside, and then use a very large barge to position them within a quarter of an inch in the bottom of the river, and then fill them with concrete. So very innovative technique.
So some of these pictures are behind us, and they're showing you a picture now what it looks like, but a great big gigantic crane to be able to lift this up, then to put it down back onto the barge, and then be able to drop it back down in the river. So really some innovation out here. There's another thing called wickets that allow us to bring up almost a temporary dam in the river, and something where the ones we have in the old place are they're 90 years old, and the innovation you did down here with a new concrete wicket and the ability to be able to bring it up with a new wicket lifter was a big deal. So we talk about innovation. Waylon is the Deputy Chief of Operations for Olmsted. It's great to be able to have a brand new facility, but how's that going to benefit when we continue to serve America? We serve these barge companies, we serve all the people that ship. What's that mean with reliability and maybe resilience, Waylon?
Absolutely. Yes, sir. So Olmsted Locks and Dam is essentially the hub of the inland waterway system. Locks and Dam 52 and 53 will be replaced by the Olmsted project. Those projects are 90 years old. As we move through operating and maintaining those projects, they continue to fail. We continue to have unscheduled closures. Those unscheduled closures turn into costs for our shipper carriers, as well as for the American people. As these commodities are moving up and down, that cost ends up trickling on down through the economic system. The Olmsted Locks and Dam will replace both of those. We'll be able to eliminate those unscheduled closures, get back to moving boats efficiently up and down the river, and we can do that with our navigation partners.
So hold the mic. So you basically had two old dams, okay,
yes,
that had one single lock through. What you've done is you've now replaced both of those with one gigantic dam structure, but it's got two ways to go through, so you can actually put two barges right through. And again, as opposed to a 90-year-old structure, you've got something that is brand new and a great resiliency.
Yes,
so with me also is Major General Mark Toy. Mark is the commander of the Lakes and River Division. Mark, how can we take some of the things that we've learned here? You have probably the most in-ground plant of any division in the Corps of Engineers. What are you going to do to inspire your division to take some of this technology and these concepts as we look at replacing other structures in the future?
All right, thanks a lot, Chief. We look to the future. Now with Olmsted done, we look to the next priority projects in the Great Lakes and Ohio River Division, and they're right here. The next three projects are Lower Mon and the Pittsburgh AOR, and we also have Kentucky Lock and Chick Lock on the Tennessee Tennessee River and Nashville District. So we're going to take the lessons learned here, the construction methods, the contracting techniques, and the standardized designs, and we're going to employ them in our future construction. I think gone are the days of taking 30 years to build a lock and dam. So we need to be efficient and effective in our construction, and we're going to do it so we can go with all our projects on time and under budget.
And I'm going to build on that same thought. We talked about the district. Mark just talked about the division. We've got to maintain how we're going to change the culture in the Corps of Engineers. How do we continue to strive to get leaders that are innovative, are willing to take well-informed risk? And how do we continue to be able to find ways of leaning our processes, streamlining our delivery? It's all about delivering the program. And what we're seeing is in the last year in the Corps, we really have powered a lot of this down. These are the experts. These are the guys that know how to do stuff. And we're taking that to heart at Corps headquarters by trusting our people, making sure they've got the tools and the authority to be able to make it happen. Because at the end of the day, it's all about this nation. It's all about taking care of America. And I would just want to thank all of you from all of us at headquarters, the Department of Army. Unbelievable job here at Olmsted. And we're so proud to be Army strong. We always say in the Corps, we're building strong. But today the whole theme was we're Olmsted strong. Great job. Well done. General Semonite on the road again. Olmsted Lock and Dam.